again here in the video, and I'm continuing the same topic as the previous video, and today's number is question number 4 from VAT related topic. And for today's first question is this, and let us study what is asked in the question. The mark price of a radio was 5,000. What will be the price of the radio if 10% VAT was levied after allowing 15% discount on it? So try to make the timeline first. There is a mark price given, and after the mark price, discount will be given then. After getting the discount, there will be a selling price, and it is said that 10% VAT was levied. Then VAT will be levied on selling price, and you will get the net selling price. If you are confused or if you cannot catch the words from the question, try to make the timeline. By making the timeline, you can understand the question clearly. So what we need to find first now, here also you can determine yourself. You are given the mark price, that is rupees 5,000. You are also given the discount, that is 15%. We need to find selling price. Otherwise, there will be no need of finding net selling price, or we cannot find net selling price without finding selling price. And the VAT percent is 10% given, and finally we can find the net selling price. It means the question has demanded to find the net selling price, but to find net selling price, we must come back and find first selling price. Well, while the shopkeeper gives discount of 15% to the person. So here we know that selling price is equals to mark price minus discount percent of mark price. I have already told you that there are only some 3 or 4 types of formulas to be used here in this VAT related topic. Otherwise, many of the students I have found they manage the numbers and variables here and there and make different formulas to make themselves confused. You don't have to be confused too much. Just study 3 or 4 formulas, keep in mind those formulas, and you will get answer of all type of questions here. Now our SP is easy to find, and mark price is rupees 5,000 minus discount is 15%, means you change into fraction term into mark price 5,000. So I have already explained you how to solve this type of situation, but here everything is in number. There is no any variable given, so simply you can divide in a basic way, like 2 zeros will be cancelled, and here is 5,000 minus 15 5s are 75 0. In the previous video, I have told you, you must know the multiplication table up to 20. If you can remember the multiplication table up to 20, then you can easily solve any type of questions in grade 10. Therefore, selling price is equals to 4,250 rupees, because the unit is given in rupees. Sometimes it may give dollar sign or euro sign, then you can write the answer in a dollar symbol. It is just the denotation. After that, let us come here. Then from the mapping, what we can find now? We can find net selling price. Then net selling price is equals to selling price plus VAT percent of selling price, or net selling price. I come to know that some of the students, they don't write SP here in the middle, and just directly they write therefore, and finally the answer comes. So let us not be lazy. We can write SP here also. Our exercise paper, our copy looks neat and clean and nice also. Whoever will see your copy can understand your writing and can understand the solution here. So write everything, possible units and possible items needed to be written there. And SP we have got 4,250 plus VAT is 10%, means 10 by 100, changing percentage into fraction into 4,250, or net selling price is equals to 4250 plus 0 0 1 0 here 1 0 here, you will get 425. Therefore the final net selling price or the price after allowing discount and after levying VAT on the mark price is 4,505. 5 plus 2 7, 4 plus 2 6, 4,675 rupees. And you can write a conclusion statement as for the question, what will be the price of the radio? Therefore the price of the radio will be, because the question as asked in the future tense, you can write in the future tense, the price of the radio will be rupees 4,675. And if you still want to make this statement a little bit longer, the price of the radio will be 4,675 after allowing 15% discount and levying 10% VAT, or simply this much you can write. And one more thing I want to say you that just solving 2 or 3 questions on YouTube, you students will not progress here, just simply doing some questions from the board here. So you have to practice similar type of question. You can change the values here. In place of 5,000 you can put 10,000. In place of 10% you can put 20% and solve yourself. You will find the answer definitely, because you must be confident, you must be sure how you are solving, whether the process is going correct or not. Now next question is 5. Question number 5. Now question number 5. Here in question number 5, a discount of 25% was allowed on the mark price of an article and 13% VAT was levied on the remaining amount. Then the cost of the article would be rupees 3,390. Find the amount of the discount. So before solving the question, I have told you in the previous question to make the mapping. After making the map, we can understand what is needed, or timeline we can say. We can make a timeline. So a discount. So there should be a mark price and there must be a discount. Then there is a selling price. After selling price, that will be levied on it. So VAT percent. Then there comes net selling price. Now what are we given in the question there? Mark price is not identified. It's not given. Directly discount percentage is given, that is 25%. Selling price is also not identified. Directly VAT percentage is given, that is 13%. And the net selling price is rupees 3,390. So there must be a question in your mind that how I come to know that the amount 3,390 is the actual net selling price, and why I haven't written this amount just below selling price. How to separate, how to identify whether the given amount is selling price or net selling price, because there is a difference between selling price and net selling price. Selling price is the amount after getting discount on a mark price, whereas net selling price is the amount after adding VAT on the actual selling price, or after allowing VAT on the selling price which is given by the shopkeeper. So here I read the word on the remaining amount, then the cost of the article would be. It means after allowing the discount, after levying the VAT, then the amount would be 3,390. It means the question already has explained that the VAT is allowed, levied, and the discount is allowed, the discount percent is allowed. Then the price of the article would be rupees 3,390. That is why it is net selling price. So before getting the selling price, we need actually the discount percentage. It means we have to find the discount here as per the question as asked. Now I want to make you analyze the question. In the previous question number 4, we have gone from ascending order, from mark price to the net selling price. Now we have to come in the descending order from net selling price to the mark price. But why? Because here you can see neither the mark price is given, neither the selling price is known. Whereas if you see in the second part, net selling price is known, VAT percent is also given. So by the help of net selling price and the VAT percent, we can find the selling price. So we have to come backward to the forward. So we know that net selling price is equal to selling price plus VAT percent of selling price, or net selling price is 3,390, selling price let us suppose X, and VAT percentage is 13% of X. Now as I have explained in the last video, you can see the video in the I button there up in the corner of the screen. And what you can understand here, I have explained how to solve if the numbers are changed to the variable, or if there are variables and you have to add. So there is another easy method. Rather than doing the basic method now, you have to do the another easier method or other new method, that is x plus 13% of x means x plus 13% of x you can change by 13 upon 100 into x. Now 3390, here x plus 13, here it is like 1x plus 13x, or you can write x plus 13 by 100 is 0.13x. Come here now, or 3390 is equals to x common 1 plus 0.13, you will get 1.13x, or 3390 divisible by 1.13 is equals to x. Now you know the value of x, that is, what is value of x? That is selling price. It means you have come to know the value of selling price. Now most of the students, you can use calculator while finding the actual value, but I have said you it is better not to use calculator. Try yourself. If you know the multiplication table at least up to 20, then here we do solution this way. 1.13, there are two numbers after the decimal. So if you make 113, then you have to multiply the numerator by 100. And now solution. 113, here you can see 13 3s are 39 and 1 3s are 3. It means in together 113 3s are 339. That is 3 into 0. Here 3 and 0, 30 and 1000. There you will come 1 2 3 3000. So the selling price is 3000. Then after that, what we need actually, here in the first part we come to know the discount percentage is given, selling price we have come to know here. Now we have to find the mark price to get the discount here. So mark price, to get the mark price, the formula selling price is equals to mark price minus discount percent of mark price, or selling price, here it is 3000 is equals to mark price, you can let y because you have already let selling price x. So now you have to put another variable here, and discount percentage is 25% upon, or you can write 25%, one more step will do later on, of y. Now I am going to drop this, erase this. Or 3000 is equals to y minus 25 by 100 into y, or 3000 is equals to the same condition as before. How to solve? 25 by 100 will become 0.25. Why? You know, very simple it is. There are two zeros, so this 20 will bring back two decimal ahead of the number while dividing. So 3000 is equals to, taking y common, 1 minus 0.25, or 3000 is equals to 0.75 into y, or 3000 divisible by 0.75 is equals to y, or y is equals to 3000, and as here I did the same thing I am going to do here also. 0.75 will change into 75 into 100, because there are two digits after the decimal number. So because of two digits you have to put two zeros, and there comes 100. Now use your calculator, I suggest, if you have calculator on your hand, but I don't use. So let us see. 5 1 is 5, 5 5 is 25, and here 5 2 is 10, 0, 5 3 is 15, 5 4 is 20, 3 1 is 3, and 3000 is 3000, and 1000 into 4, therefore value of y, that is month price, is rupees 4000. Finally, we need to find the discount. So finally, many students get confused what to use here in the end or in the beginning. Just some normal words like you speak. While starting, you can write here. In the middle, when you do another step, you can write then. If you still have to do another step, you can write again. Or later on, in the final step, you can write finally, hence, therefore. This type of words you can write. Don't get confused that the teacher has used this word, so I will always be using the same thing again and again. Just you must be good at English also. And finally, what we need to find here? Discount. So discount, bracket D, is equals to discount percent of MP, because discount is allowed on mark price, or D for discount is equals to 25 upon 100 into mark price is 4000. So 1 2 zeros are cancelled, therefore discount is equals to 25 4s are 100, and 1 extra 0, 1000, that is in rupees. So what is the question? Find the amount of the discount. So the question is in the present tense, like, so therefore we write the answer in present tense. The amount of the discount is rupees 1000, and this much for this question. Now next question is question number 6. Here in a question number 6, the question is long type of question. It comes from 5 or more marks, and the question looks like this. The dealer sold a refrigerator for rupees 30,000. 30,000 plus levied 30% VAT to the retailer. If the retailer spent rupees 1,100 on a transportation cost, rupees 5,000 on local tax, and made 10,000 profit, and then supplied to a customer, how much did the customer pay the VAT amount on the refrigerator at the current rate of VAT? Here are 3 persons. Number 1 is dealer. Dealer is a person who has direct contact with the factories, and he bring more amount in a use. He bring more amount of refrigerators in a used quantity, and he sells to a retailer who is a small shop owner. He might have kept 3 or 4 refrigerators at his shop, and a customer goes to the shop and buys. So there are key persons involved in this question, and the first line here, a dealer sold a refrigerator for rupees 30,000 plus levied 13% VAT. It means the dealer has sold to the retailer, so the selling price of the dealer will be the cost price of the retailer. And a dealer sold a refrigerator for 30,000 plus levied 13% VAT to the retailer. It means selling price is rupees 30,000 and net selling price is needed to be found. After finding the net selling price, it will be the cost price for the retailer. So, the first case, let us mention the first case here. Case 1. The case 1 is between dealer and a retailer. Here the selling price is rupees 30,000 and that percentage is 13%. Now for the retailer we need net selling price. Here we can write, we know that net selling price is equals to selling price plus VAT percent of selling price, or net selling price is equals to 30,000 plus 13% means 13 by 100 into 13,000. I have jumped one step here. Rather writing 13%, I have converted that percentage into the fraction term, and our net selling price is equals to 2 zeros cancelled here. 30,000, 13 3s are 39 plus 39, 1, 2 zeros. Therefore, the net selling price to the retailer is 33,900. Now, after knowing the cost price for the retailer, that is rupees 33,900, this becomes the cost price for the retailer, and now the retailer is going to sell it to the customer, but there is some extra charges put on the refrigerator, like if the retailer spent 1,100 on transportation, because to bring the refrigerator from dealer's shop to the retailer's shop, there is extra cost levied on it, that is 1,100. And while the retailer has brought the refrigerator on his shop, he has to pay local tax to the local government, that is rupees 5,000 on selling the items. So the total cost becomes 9 plus 1 0 0 0, carry over 1 3 4 5 5 10 0, carry over 1, and it costs 40,000 to the retailer actually. So 33,900. The dealer has sold the refrigerator to the retailer on the price of 33,900, but the retailer's cost is actually 40,000. So in case 2, I will erase this and I'll write now case 2. Now case 2, after writing that down, you can start case 2. In case 2, the retailer has also gained 10,000 profit. That is 10,000. So here are the given data here. Cost price is rupees 40,000 and profit is rupees 10,000, and we need to find net selling price equals to what? Now we must make a timeline between retailer and a customer. Retailer and a customer. Now for retailer, the cost price, or you can say the retailer will mark the price by how much? By adding 10,000 on the cost, because the retailer needs 10,000 as a profit. So he will definitely sell the refrigerator 40,000 plus 10,000 on 50,000, because there is no discount explained in the question. So I think the customer buys directly on the mark price, so it converts into selling price. And now there is a VAT levied on it, 13%. So there is a net selling price to be found. So cost price is 40,000, profit is 10,000. We know that. What else we need to find before net selling price? That is selling price. By making a timeline, I come to know the selling price is 50,000, and also by the question, it hasn't given any discount. The customer hasn't got any discount by the retailer. So here we will write selling price is equals to mark price minus discount percent of mark price, but discount is 0 here, no discount is explained here. Therefore selling price is directly is equals to mark price. But what is a mark price actually? Mark price is the price along with the cost price. Now after finding the selling price here, we can find selling price is equals to cost price plus profit, or selling price is equals to cost price is 40,000 and profit is 10,000. Therefore selling price is equals to rupees 50,000. After we got the selling price, we need then finally the net selling price, that is selling price plus that percent of selling price, or net selling price is equals to 50,000 plus 13% means 13 by 100 into 50,000. Now we no more need the timeline here, we can remove, can erase here. Or net selling price is equals to 50,000, 20 will be cancelled here, 13 5 is 65, 00. Therefore net selling price is equals to 56500, 56,500 rupees. Now what is asked in the question? How much did the customer pay the VAT amount on the refrigerator at the current rate of VAT? So here directly you can find the VAT amount. We have found the net selling price also. You can find now VAT amount finally. VAT amount is equals to VAT percent of ST, or VAT amount is equals to VAT percent is 13%, 13 by 100 into 50,000, 2 zeros cancel. Therefore the VAT amount is 6,500. And the statement you can write directly. By how much did the customer pay? The customer paid, because there is past tense did, so we write paid rupees 6,500 as the VAT amount. So this was for today, students. I will put some other questions also related to this topic. This is one of the confusing questions for the students because they will forget to add this amount in the cost price, or they themselves may be confused whether to put them these values in the mark price or cost price. So this question looks little bit difficult for the students, and I hope if you see this question properly you can understand it. So till then, keep practicing, keep learning.